Testing microphone, 1, 2. Testing microphone, 1, 2. It's me. I couldn't fool you guys into thinking that it wasn't me, like I was trying to. Um, Biff back with you again. Happy Independence Day to anyone who might be celebrating that, either here in the US or anywhere else in the world. I don't know if any other nations. Um, I don't know if any other nations celebrate an Independence Day at or around this time, but if you do, happy Independence Day. Did not watch Independence Day today. Um, it's a great movie. Oh, great. It's a really good movie. If you haven't seen it, Will Smith, Harry Connick Jr., Bill Pullman, Jeff Goldblum is in it. So yeah, really good movie. A lot of fun. So as I usually do, I'm going to check out isthereanydeal.com to see is there any deal. The the Steam sale is in full swing. There's a lot of the games that are marked down 50% off, 70% off in some cases, like Astroneer, which looks like a fun game. Um, some of the American Truck Simulator stuff is on sale. I might play that on stream sometime. I've been thinking about getting a wheel and pedals and stuff for my little setup here, and trying that out. You can play with a um, controller too. I've done that before, and I've also crashed too. So, um, yeah, pretty much the same stuff that was in here before. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to check over on Steam. I don't see anything in here that I'm like prepared to buy right away. So we'll just leave that there. Is Steam up yet? It says it is. So let's go over to Steam. Do that with that button there. Let's see, how does the Steam says our stream health is excellent. So hopefully they're Just checking out my Ethernet. Well, as long as Stream likes it, as long as Twitch likes it, then I guess I'm okay with it. Let's see. Let's start. I think looks like it's kind of just the same thing that's been up here throughout the whole sale. I think this is kind of like the impulse when you walk into like a Costco. When you walk in, either on the left hand or the right hand side, they have a whole wall full of merchandise and stuff. It's called the impulse. That's where they put items up there that people will just, as soon as they see something like that, it just goes in their basket. This goes in their basket. Same thing at the grocery store. If you're at the grocery store and you're getting in line, on either side of you, there's magazines and there's candy and chips and magazines and candy and chips. There might be a cooler that's got some sodas or water or tea or something like that in it, cold items. Yeah, that area there, called the impulse, because that's where a lot of impulsive buying happens. Let's see. Maybe I gotta buy a Indiana Jones game at some point. Let's put this on over here. I can wear the indie hat. Got this a long time ago up in it's not quite the indie hat. Sort of. His has got more of his has got more of this down here, like this, and then it kind of goes up. But that is my indie hat. Let's see. So we stop there. We keep going and keep going. Keep going. Scoot X, world's first 100% physics-driven scooter simulation. From the wheels to the rider's head, everything is powered by physics. Interesting. Not really my cup of physics. And I can see this very first game here is not going to be my cup of tea. I don't think Steam's not getting it yet. Trolley Dash is a fast-paced, endless arcade game where you race to grab items, fill orders, and deliver them before time runs out. You must dodge rogue trolleys, navigate shifting shelves, and react fast to keep up with the chaos. Can you get to the top of the leaderboards? Good luck. And just seeing this game here, it might be a kind of a fun game. Is I don't know if you guys ever seen Guy Fieri. He's on the Food Channel, I think. He had this game called it was like a game show, but what you did was you were given, I don't know if you were given a list of ingredients, but anyways, you had to run through a grocery store. You had to put the items in your cart that you needed to prepare your meal. Then you had to come back up to the front and you had to prepare your meal. And then there was judges there. They judged your food and everything. And then if you won, you got some type of a prize or something where you could run through and grab all the stuff you wanted or whatever. But that'd be kind of a cool game, right? You have to run through, grab your stuff, but then you have to come back up. You have to you have to spices, the food you're putting in there, prepare it, serve it to the judges, and then let the judges decide. That might be a cool game. Now, am I going to make that game? No, I only come up with the ideas. It's up to everybody else to make the game. Jade Spring. Relax, potter, and build in Jade Spring. A small Guild Wars 2 decorating and homesteading fan game. Really? Free to play. It doesn't require Guild Wars 2. I'll add it to my library. All aboard the Train Defense Express. Protect the infinite power generator by looping around the train tracks. Battle endless waves of enemies in this unique hybrid of auto battler, survivor, tower defense, idle clicker gameplay. How long can you survive? Yeah. How long can I survive reading that? Polyleague Manager. Well, it is, as I said, it is 4th of July here in the U.S. And people like setting off fireworks. And then there's actually municipalities that set fireworks off also. And so I have my my monitor down here to monitor my daughter, make sure she's okay. Hey, Veggie, what's going on? Yeah, I have that on so I can monitor her to make sure she's okay, make sure she doesn't wake up. Usually, we put her to bed, like I said last night. She falls asleep, we went to a family member's house today, and they had a little pool there, and she was playing in the pool with all the other little kids, and she had a busy day. She was very busy today, running around, playing, and having a lot of fun. So I think her head's gonna hit the pillow, and she's just gonna fall asleep. And usually she falls asleep. I mean, it's been before where she will fall asleep, and it'll be a thunderstorm will come through. She didn't wake up. Doesn't bother her a bit. She just keeps sleeping. So, Metro Mini Market Simulator. Manage and grow your mini market in the Metro Station in Metro Mini Market Simulator. Expand your product variety and multiply your revenues with strategic decisions. Become a successful entrepreneur in this fun simulation world. 81% 11 and 80% of 26. You get to take the ride home when you're done. That's kind of cool because you don't have a huge store that you just have to stock, and then it just becomes boring, because you just spend 90% of your time boring and 10% of your time selling stuff. But then I guess that people tell you what you want, and then you have to turn and grab the product and give it to them, because it's not something that they just walk in and get stuff and walk back to the counter. Okay, $4. You know what? I'll follow it. I'll add it to my wish list. Naika Online. Naika is an 8-bit fantasy cross-platform MMORPG. This is what kind of game it is right here. Where you take on the role of a lowly adventurer trying to assist those in peril. Fight, collect, or explore what the world of Naika has to offer. Secrets lie behind every corner. The world needs your help, adventure. Will you answer the call? That's free to play also. Probably not. My phone's off, so I can't answer the call. Concentration required is a tough bullet. No, should have ignored that one. Hoops ahead, basketball manager. Nope. Storage guys. Team up with friends and run your own storage. Receive, store, and ship items to make a profit. Handle everything from boxes to hazardous goods. Design and expand your warehouse. Manage costs, powers, and workers. 56% of the people said they didn't like it. Game crashed 3 times in multiplayer, doesn't autosave throughout the work shift, lost tons of progress with every crash. Looking for a nice chill game, and honestly, this is it. But the movement makes me feel motion sick. Crash. Okay, yeah, not being able to save the game. That's something that a game developer should have in mind from the off. How are my consumers, the people who purchase my game, how are they going to save their progress? Because nobody likes losing all their progress. The Zone FPV Drone Simulator. Learn new tricks, improve your freestyle flow, get inspiration by spectating other pilots, or learn to fly in the first place. The drone setup and physics are already dialed in by pro pilots, so no one needs to mess with complicated settings. Oh, there's no settings to change? You have to fly the way we want you to. Thank you for buying our $14 game that you cannot modify, adjust, or slow down the speed of your drone. That doesn't sound like fun. So I won't be purchasing that. Let's go into the game. I did get an achievement, goal machine. Our player was the top league goal scorer over an entire season. 50% of players have that achievement. We signed a player we added to our squad planner. 76% of people have that achievement. So I did play some this morning while my daughter and my wife were getting ready to go to our family gathering. So I am trying to get people signed to a contract. Trying to get that stuff organized. I have to blow my nose. Here we go. Okay, stream looks good. Looks good. Okay, sorry. Oh, hi, Xeon. Oh, that's okay. Oh, yeah. That's so sad. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, I'm doing okay. Yeah, that was very sad to read all that. Very sad. I haven't read anything else about it today. I just read some of the kind of the sketchy details of how the accident might have happened. Sounds like they were driving at night, first of all. They were trying to pass another vehicle. And in a Lamborghini, who knows? They might have been trying to pass the vehicle at, 80 miles an hour, 100 miles an hour. I don't know how they can tell if there was a blowout because the blowout could have been caused after if he lost control of the car. After he lost control of the car, I don't know. Yeah, it's just tremendously sad. Tremendously sad. And the fact that he just got married a couple of weeks ago, he leaves his wife with 3 children. Of course, they'll be properly taken care of because, his wife will get all of his money and stuff, so they'll be okay. But just they've been together since they were 16 years old. They've been together for like 10 years, and just yeah, it's so sad. Hmm. Yeah, it's sad. Hard to hard to wrap your head around. It's like um, here in the U.S., there's 2 hockey players, Johnny Goodrow and his brother, and they were in this small township for their sister's wedding, and this happened like a year, maybe a year and a half ago, and yeah, 33 DM wide wing play. It's set for it says custom wing play, but I think I'm not sure he's going to run the base of my midfield. I'm trying to get players in. This is the this is the same one we ran last year, but with Aaron Jarvis at the tip on the as a striker, and he scored 35 goals, but we had to let him go because he wanted like I mean you can see here what my finances are like. We had to let him go because he wanted like $5,000 a week. Hey, you score 35 goals in a season, you want $5,000 a week, and we just couldn't give it to him. Yeah, really, I don't have anybody that can play really well in the middle. Um, so when I start up the Wrexham save that I have, I'm playing a 4-2-3-1 because Elliot Lee, who plays for Wrexham, this is his best position in the midfield, attacking midfielder. So that's his best position. So in that save, Paul Mullen is their best player, and he's a striker. Elliot Lee is like their second best player. He plays in the midfield. And then James McLean plays on the left or the right hand side. So I the information that I'm following says find your 3 or 4 best players and develop your tactic around those guys. And since Elliot Lee's best position is right here in the midfield, I'm like, well, it's got to be something with a three across the top. So that's awesome. So do you stream? Usually Krask and Collins. Krask overlaps. I think if I put him as a complete wing back in support, they usually will work together. Now, like Lelujo says, play your players in their best role. So it doesn't matter what your setup is, doesn't matter what your tactic is. He said, play your players in their best role. So you guys are all on vacation. This is really hard to read, though, with all this stuff in here. I've got more. So let's see. I've signed a bunch of players to new contracts. Lapsley is going to be leaving, I think. He's my best midfielder. I brought some. Not that one, squad planner. He's my best midfielder. And I don't know why he's not in. But I think the last time that I tried to talk to him about coming along, re-signing, he wanted like $2,000 a week, and I'm just like, I can't do that much. I can't do that much. Right. Oh, I found out why. I found out why I had all these guys in my that were showing up here in my squad planner. They were the guys who were coming in on trial. The reason they were all in my squad planner is because they were in my short list. Yeah, I just come up here, so I set them up like this. I set them, pick my best 11. Yeah, see, here's how they work together. Pick my best 11, then I come down here and I pick restore roles from tactical style. So you see Collins and Krask work out well here. So I like McGavin on this side. I like Lapsley over here and then Hall over here, but I don't know if I'm going to keep Hall because Hall is Hall's 37 years old. He's only 2.5 stars. I don't know if I have somebody yet for the base of yeah, the only one I have in there right now is Austin Booth, who's actually a I think Hansen can play in there too. But I got to sign him to a new contract. No, I'm not letting people do links right now. I'm just trying to get to know people in the channel and stuff. Yeah, I've seen some pretty wild tactics. Um like in the I don't know if you watch Twitch at other times, but during the week, during the day, they have what's called the League. So it's Zealand, Dr. Benji, Lelujo, Work the Space. They have this thing called the League. There's 20 content creators playing in it, and they actually had to ban a certain tactic because it was just too overpowered, and it was play three strikers at the front. and they just said you can't, if you're going to play in the league, you can't use that tactic. Right. Yeah, this is pretty basic, but it served me well last year. So since Collins knows it, McGavin knows it, these guys back here know it, I just thought I might as well just stick with it because they know it. Now, did I offer him a contract yet? No. So his contract expires in a couple of days. Hmm. So why did you stop streaming? Yeah, that's what Lelujo says too. He says he doesn't use a double play maker. Right. So let's see. He's a Hall that was he's one of our best. He's good, but he's old. But the thing is, they do have this affinity, so I'm kind of like, it'd be nice to keep that. They're sleeping. I can hear some fireworks going off, but she's sleeping. I don't know if I talked to Hall yet. I know I've talked to Lapsley about re-signing, but you can see he's the best. But Gavin's almost up there. And then Christos can play in that spot too, but I want him to play on the right over here. And I got to get a striker. So I got this guy coming in. He's got 15 determination. Not great jumping reach. And his agent said, I think his agent said that he would want between 625 and like 750 a week, which I think I can afford. Yeah, after these other contracts drop off, I'll still have money available. So I had like 4,000 in my transfer budget, and the board took it. So I did Aaron Jarvis, my best player. He wanted to go because he was going to get a payday. I don't have the email here, but he was going to get a really good payday, so he wanted to go. And so I got like 17,000, of which the board gave me 25%. And next season's minimum guaranteed budget will be 2814. But I don't have a next season's payroll budget for my payroll. So I don't know. This save just seems getting tougher and tougher. So also what Lelujo does is he just he scouts at the beginning of the year, and then he takes all the money from scouting and he puts it into transfer budget. This guy is good, but he wants a lot of money. He doesn't have an agent. And I think I might have already, discuss availability with agent. I'm just going to wait. So he's better than Lapsley, but he's also like 6 years older than Lapsley. Lapsley is 28, but he is better than Lapsley. So I do need another goalkeeper. He's with Swansea. What's his current contract like? His contract is expiring, but he's only 2 stars. See, this is what I don't get. I don't get where the scouting report's an A. The scouting report's an A. It says he'd be an excellent signing for the future. Extensive knowledge. But sometimes I think the AI doesn't take into account that you have other players. You have other goalkeepers or whatever that have this type of potential ability. Yeah, let's sign a whole team of goalkeepers. I think I might have him on a short list. I'll put him on a short list. Corey Jordan. He's midfield. Looking for goalkeepers right now. Owen Mason. I looked at this guy. He's 27. He's 3 stars. He's with Eastbourne. He's what, backup? No, he's not a backup. He's probably the starter. Look at this guy. Well, if the other guy is 3 stars, then he's got to be not as good. Who else can I sign? I'm not signing Dawson. I'm not signing Moxie. Moxie's already said he's going to retire. Asa Hall, Halstead, Hanson. We already signed Stobbs. Did we? I thought we signed Stobbs. No, I'm pretty sure I signed Stobbs. No, you're not going to be a regular starter. Make you a squad player. You're not going to be a regular starter, dude. Say I'm be looking for a replacement for you two. I can't guarantee that either. What kind of promise can we add? Twenty 25, 26. I mean, he was a fringe player. So he doesn't want to sign. It's so funny because you try to negotiate with players and you bring in some trialists or whatever, you try to negotiate with them if you want to take them on, and they're like no. And then they go to another club and they sign for like $300 less per week than what you were offering them. I'm like, I don't get it. I don't get the AI, the whole negotiation thing. You gotta sign. I mean, basically, I have to sign all these players if I'm going to keep them. I thought I signed Dylan De Silva too. That's weird. I signed a bunch of players. And I don't see them in here. Yeah, like this guy is one of them. I offered him a lot of money. And he went to another club, Worthing, in our same division for $325 a week. I'm like, he was going to be a regular starter. He's really good. I'm like, yep. I think I was going to make him a star player. He's 6'3", 12 jumping, only 8 heading, but yeah, I offered him a lot of money. I thought I gave him what he wanted. He says, well, I'm going to go, I'll think about it and I'll come back and let you know. And then he went somewhere and took like $700 a month less or a week less. Weird. I thought I had signed all these guys. Hmm. I don't dare ask my general manager to do this because he'll give him the farm basically. He'll give him everything. No, you can't be a regular starter, man. You're still a fringe player. Okay, impact's up. I got to remember what these are. We don't have any impact subs to see what the difference is. So fringe player average is about 825. Regular starter average is about 850. Oh, brother, look at all the stuff he wants. No, I'm not giving you a yearly raise. Not doing this. Loyalty bonus, we can give you 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. What are you currently making? You're making 500. Give you $250 a week raise. I never got that when I was working. 150, 75, 100. I'll give you what you had before. How about 700 a week plus a loyalty bonus of 950? And what I don't get too, he's asking now for more than what he originally asked for. I'm just going to have to go out and get a bunch of free loanies, loan it a bunch of frees, and just say, you know what? We do not have the money to manage this. I'll give you 750. He wants 800. Okay. I think he wanted the 800. That's all he wanted. Now, see, something's wrong because I know I renegotiated Daniel Martin's contract. I know I did. Something's wrong. Something's wrong. Something's not right. I did Marshall. I did Martin. I did Stobbs. Something's weird. All my money goes away. I got about $2,300 left a week. So basically, my general manager keeps coming back to me like, I made an offer for this guy. Have you scouted him? Oh, no, no. We just made an offer for him. It's like, let's see, I went through this before. This is not right. This is not right. I'm going to, it's not right. See, no, this isn't right. Where is the game that I was playing? It was this one. It had to be this one. Yeah, because we had this guy. We got this guy on a free transfer. And I want to see. I hired a chief scout because really good scouting. Yeah, this guy, Patty Waters, because he's really good. 16, 9, and 10. The other guy that my general manager hired was not good. Low stats. And they were the same price. They both wanted like $450 a week. I need to get another. Yeah, see, we signed this guy. So now if you come over here and you look at my squad, you look at when the contracts expire, um, the ones that I'm keeping for sure. Hanson's got a new contract. Marsh Russell, Dan Martin. See, I said I signed Dan Martin. Um, I signed Dylan De Silva. He's got a new tier contract. I signed all those guys. I knew I did. I'm over on my spending, but on my payroll. But when Moxie leaves, that's 1,100 a week. When Asa Hall leaves, that's 1,000 a week. When Mark Halstead leaves, that's 925. I'm going to be bringing in some money with these guys right here. I don't know if I want to sign Lovett. I think Lovett right now might be my my only goalkeeper, and his contract's up in a few days. This guy is in on it. So I'm sure they're going to say that I should sign this guy. I think I might have tried to sign him. Yeah, this is a guy he would want between 625 and 950 per week. I'm like, okay. So right now I'm about $3,200 over budget. But a lot of players are going to be leaving. So did I already Plaza forced a club to accept any transfer offer from a domestic club in a higher division for the player which matches the release fee value. So basically, any club could come in and just take him away. Say, "Oh, he's ours now. Here's 200,000. He's ours." I'm just going to give him what he wants because we need a striker to replace Jarvis, who walked. I might be over budget. Right now, I'm about 5,000 over budget. But These guys' contracts are expiring. He's retiring. That's 1,000. Asa Hall, I don't think I'm going to keep him because I've got Ryan Hansen in midfield. And I mean, if I could keep Asa Hall, it wouldn't be bad. I don't know if I've talked to him about 1,000 per week. Appearance fee 500, unused substitute fee 400. He's going to want more money. I know he is. They all want more money. Yeah, I can make you a regular starter. Center midfielder, the role of central midfielder. I can't do that. $625 a week. That's all he wants? Wow. 1 year extension after league games, final season. It was going to be his final season. After 20 league games. He's going to come in for 5,000 a week. So he can go back in the midfield. And I think that's all I can do because I'm pushing right up against where the board wants to be. This guy's central defender. He can play on the left. He's very versatile. And how much should I pay for him? 1,200 per week. I'm not yet at the point where I can find Wonder Kids because I'm not playing for a big club. Maybe I can find some when I start doing looking at loans. Moxie's going. Asa Hall re-signed. Or he's thinking about it. Halstead's going, so I still need a goalkeeper. And I haven't even signed him yet. Absolutely no interest in signing a new contract. I don't know if that was a bug or a piece of my perfect bar. That is my daughter. I'm not sure if I want to keep them. I am about 4,000 over right now, 3,900. But my committed spending, I'm only about 1,200 over. And I've got a transfer offer out to this guy. Not sure how. Oh, 725 a week. Well, let's see. Suggest transfer targets. End of contract. Goalkeeper. No players found. Free transfer. 21. We invite him in for a can I invite him in for a trial? No. This one I can't. Okay. Join a short list. This guy's a little too old, I think. But does it tell you where? Does it tell you if he's No, I just signed this guy. What are you doing, game? I just signed him. I don't get this. I just signed him. This is weird. This is just weird. Sorry, dude, I cannot go. Yeah, I'm sorry I have to walk away. Let's let what's his name? You guys handle that. Gosh, man. I think this is one of Gary's that Gary did. Yeah. Well, let's pause it then or delay it. This is one of Gary's jobs where he tells me, yeah, he's agreed to a contract that I've offered him. But Gary, have you scouted him? Yeah. I scouted him, and I'll be sending you that report after you sign him and you see that he's only a 2-star. I'll take care of that. So we have a potential striker. Team bonding. How about we do a attacking patient. It's the same guy I keep clicking on. Then it shows me. I'm at 16,312. Yeah, this guy's just not good enough. He's got potential, but he's way off. He's way off first team level. He's 19 years old. He's like, he needs to go down to the under 18s to develop still. Here's our new payroll budget. Current spending, about $4,000 over that. Oh, confirm. Yeah, I know. Your transfer budget as of this year has been set at 0. and your payroll at 20.53. Seven Torquay contracts expire on the 30th. Asa Hall, Halstead, still trying to get some money for him if at all possible. I'm just going to wait till he's done and then just wave bye-bye. Tomlinson's leaving, so that's 1,600. Lapsley's leaving, that's 2,700. Moxley's leaving, that's 3,800. I'd kind of like to sign Hall. Did I offer him a contract? I thought I did. I thought I already offered him a contract. This game just has so much to follow in it. It's like, sometimes it's hard to follow everything that's going on. I've got young players that are turning old enough to get a pro contract. I can't afford to pay them. Did I sign Stobbs? I did. Just send me something in my inbox. Torquay to receive almost 10 grand for TV rights. View finance. Did you put any of that in any of this? No, we're putting it in the bank where we have $669,000 right now. Are they paying? See, they got 115,000 left on this deal. Maybe you can't do a prepayment. Maybe you can't do a prepayment because they have enough money in the bank to pay these debts off, but they're still paying interest on them. And with the interest that they're paying on these debts, I could go out and get some other players. I mean, here, I could just with the interest that you're paying on those things. Yeah, I thought I offered you a contract, didn't I? What do you think? What are you telling me scouting required? He was just here for a week. I just had him in on trial. He agreed to this. I don't understand. I don't get it. S2 was to continue entering a team in the under 18s Division 3 league next year. Oh, I think that's what I was doing. Hopefully I didn't. Let's go into squad. What did I do? Yes. I do want to have an under 18 squad next year. So here we're going to go to physical recovery. Here we're going to go to match prep, match review. Here we're going to go to physical recovery. Here we're going to go to match prep, match review. Here we're going to go to physical recovery. Here we're going to go to match prep, match review. Oh. Oh boy. Excuse me. Due to fixture changes, I've done what I want to do, and I really don't care what you want to do. Try to get this guy in, I think. He was the guy we tried to get in. Sure. Good. Showing no improvement. Keep working on it. Three and a half stars. Charlie Tully, 5 stars. Reese Lovett, offer him a new contract. What's your current contract? $775 per week. 190, 150, 95. He's only 2.5 stars. And he's not going to get any better. So he's my backup all last year. But I still have to find a new starting. Okay, looks like ads are incoming in about 2 minutes. Hey, O'Fannin, how's it going? Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. What time it is? 10:23. Committed spending, I'm still 1,200 over. See, I can't hear it down here, fireworks, but this is a monitor in my daughter's room, and I can just hear them. They're just going off like crazy. Boom, 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 boom. She's sleeping. So she had a busy day, so I'm happy that she's getting some rest. See if they'll let me bring him in on a trial. Sure. They're all young. How's my squad looking, though? Oh. My best 11. He's leaving. He's leaving. He's leaving. He's leaving. These guys are all on loan. So 4 of my best players are on loan. Lapsley's leaving. Krask is going to play over here. I think Dawes is going to play up here. Collins is going to play there. Of course, I could always who's McNeil? Oh, he's one of the guys that I'm trialing. Kobe Rowe. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough depth to take care of all of this. Did I offer Hall a new contract yet? I don't think I did. Oh, no, I did. He hasn't accepted it yet, but I did. Okay, they don't want to send their goalkeeper over here. They don't want to send their goalkeeper over here. They don't want to send their goalkeeper over here. Scouting finished on this, what, defensive midfielder. He's 18 years old, 500 per week. I wonder if Ipswich would be willing to, if we could get him on a reasonable knowledge. Okay, well, can I get him on a free? Oh, can I get him on a loan? Till the end of the season. He might be a starter. Oh, wait. The loaning club, that's us. So we agree to pay nothing. I'll make him a squad player. %80. Hmm. This guy's a striker. He's with Ipswich. Let's put him on the short list because they might be would have blocked the attempt to change Asa Hall's role as they feel the club doesn't need any more Torquay coaching staff members. What? I want him to be, come on, game. I didn't see that in there. Provisionally agreed to sign a new contract. There was something in there about the end of the year, the final year of his contract or something. How do I change then? Can I cancel the renewal of the contract? Just offer him a new one? Okay. Okay, let's accept this guy. Sure, just get in here. Get out on the field. Start running around. He still likes me. Cole Fleming's leaving. So will players stay with the club if they're free agents? I'm forwarding this on to you following Dean Moxie's retirement. It's a good read. Moxie retires. Torquay United central defender Dean Moxey has retired from professional soccer. Dean William Moxey was born in Exeter on January 14th, 1986, in a playing career which spanned 24 years from 2000 to 2024. Moxley made 630 appearances, scored 34 goals. Moxley made his senior debut in the Vanarama National League, playing for Exeter against Woking on October 18th, 2013. He scored his first senior goal for Exeter playing against Lee on March 27, 2004. I'm not sure if I read this date right. In the Vanarama National League, Dean Moxley started his career at Exeter, breaking the first team. The AI just kind of repeats, regurgitates this stuff. He joined Crystal Palace. (135 league appearances and scoring 1 goal. So I'm still 1,200 over on my committed spending. Aaron Downs introduced advanced forward Aidan Rutledge to the media, the non-league paper, in attendance to see the new signing from Gateshead. Assistant coach Aaron Downs has been asked to attend a press conference in place of head coach Biff Kimball. What do you think was the driving force behind Aidan Rutledge wanting to come to Torquay and work with you? I have great respect for Aidan and look forward to working with him. He's got high determination. He can still develop up to 5 stars. I recommend offering him a contract. He's a 2.5-star goalkeeper. Who's he with? Nobody. Does he want to be with us? Okay, you're 23, right? You're 23. And Lovett is 27. You guys both have the same skills, but Lovett has kind of reached his max. I don't know if I can make you first choice goalkeeper, though. No. How about cup goalkeeper? No. Okay, so what if I said yes? What would you want? 1,000 per week? Nope. Nice talking to you, kid. Loans are ending. So where are my finances now? I'm still committed to 1,200 over. How does that work though? Because these guys are leaving. Oh, Weston was on a free loan. He was on a free loan. Shambrook was on a free loan. Okay, how much do you make? 625 a week. You want 750 a week? Two years, 30%. No. Waive club compensation for a coaching role. No. Okay, you like that? Okay. I already offered him a new contract. I already offered him a new contract. That is like the third time that I've done this. It's like the third time that I've done this, and he's agreed to it. Ah. He was a regular starter for me last year. Yeah, you can be a regular starter. Yes, 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 yes. I don't know what this is. 1 year extension after league games. So you play 20 league games, and I'll give you an extension for another year. Okay. Yeah, okay. Well, make a decision then and come back because I want you in my midfield. 525 a week exceeds the board's max allowance. I think we already went through this with him. Yeah, I can't give that to you. Downs contract expires. You're making it 1K a week. I'd rather go out and find my own assistant coach, but you got back to what you wanted, Aaron. That's great. Yeah, we're not going to renew her because we don't have a under 21 team. Paid all that money. Paid what, $3,000 last? No, 12 months. Like $6,000 for her for a year and for him for a year. We never used him. 450. I'll give you 500. Louis, how much were you making? Alex, what are you making? 525 a week. That's all the board will let me pay you. Powderly, 525. 600. Regan Miles. So 625. How about 675? About 700. Okay. Okay. Recently signed current contract. Enough time remaining on current contract. Recently signed, recently signed, recently signed. Staff contract set to expire. Oh no. Oh, these are all good for another year though, so we're good. Youth contract set to expire. That's a year. None of them are set to expire like anytime soon. So, yeah, we're just going to delay the decision on all of them. These are all good for another year. So we're going to delay. We're going to delay the decision to do all this. Because we don't need to, because we have no money from the board. The board is coming out of, they're just coming out of administration. And then even though we have like $500,000 in the bank, we can't spend it. So we are currently spending $20,695. We're currently about $150 over our budget. But let's see if I can field the team after all of that. Oh, yeah, he wanted too much, right? So now I am going to go. This guy again. Look what this is, the kind of contracts that my general manager write up for these guys. $725 a week. He hasn't been scouted. My general manager says this player is being scouted by Gary Johnson. The report will be available shortly. Well, I'm not going to sign him until I have the report in my hand, because he wants to give him, if we get promoted, a 25% pay raise, relegation, 25% pay drop. Salary after reaching 20 games, he wants to raise his salary up by $375 a week. And then after another 5 games to $1,600. I mean, cancel, dude. Learn how to write a contract. I don't know if I want to keep you, Gary, as my general manager. I think I need to find these are good for another year. But yeah, I'm going to find a new general manager next year, Gary, because you don't know what you're doing. You need to learn how to play this game, Gary. Where'd everybody go? Where'd everybody go? My chat just left. So let's see if there's any offers for let's see if there's any offers for see if Cardiff would be willing to give him back to us. He is, yeah, he was out for 6 weeks when we really needed him. So I don't know if I want to do that. Yeah, see, we're about $150 over. But let's see if I can field the team. Let's see, after all this nonsense, I can field the team. Looks like this is my first team. Yikes. McGavin over here. Oh, I don't have Lapsley, do I? I don't have Lapsley anymore. So I wonder if these guys might want to come back. Maybe take a little bit less money. We'd like to have you back, Tom. Okay. So, Mark, do you want to talk to us again about a contract? You're without a contract? I thought you were leaving. I thought you were leaving, dude. You said you had signed a contract with another team. I've offered him a contract. Well, I'm still paying you guys, so I guess you're still on the team, right? Something I didn't realize is that it's Lolujo, he doesn't use, a lot of times he doesn't use a goalkeeper on his bench. He just has his starter in there. That's it. I want you to get some game time. You can 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 get some game time. Barnes, you can get some game time. You're kind of like my backup, aren't you, Barnes? Because all he plays is in the middle. Collins can play up there. Dawes cannot. But Barnes can. So I need to find out about getting some free loans. Goalkeeper on loan. 1918. For a trial. I don't know if we already offered this guy a trial. I don't remember. The name looks familiar. Offer a trial. Where else did we need? Probably striker, right? Get a backup striker. Bring you in to offer you a trial. Offer you a trial. So goalkeeper and striker, the opposite ends of the pitch. Hello, Hemo. How's it going? The squad planner. I need a right back. Well, I can add Halstead because he's still in the team. They are out of contract. Um, so Booth can also play over there. So I'd probably add Booth over there. How about we train you over there? Development training. What side is that? Should have been doing that the whole preseason. No. He is a wingback support. Back right. Okay, so I have to go back out and look at squad. Okay, so these are the guys that are under contract, but Mark Halstead, okay. He's not under contract, he's not under contract, he's not under contract. Those are the four that I need to get signed. And I don't got no money to do that. I mean, I guess I could send some of these guys out on loan, but then I won't have an under 18 squad. Gilroy is going to be the goalkeeper. No. See, why does it do that? I'm in this screen. Oh, this is part of the interface. It's just the interface in this game is just really challenging. That's like 50% of learning this game is the interface. I just had selected the under 18s. I deselected the senior squad. I wanted to pick my best 11 for the under 18s. And what does it do? It picks my best 11 and it throws them as the best 11 of the senior squad. That's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, see? Let's see. Right now I'm $156 over my payroll budget. I can't get any more money into payroll. It's all like scouting over here. So what I want to do is basically scouting assignments. Scouting responsibility. Assigning scouts. Manages the general assignments of the scouting team. That's what I want. But over here it says the chief scout will assign scouts. I don't want the chief scout to assign scouts. I want to send scouts out to scout specific players. So he's my performance analyst. So these guys don't do scouting. They provide scout feedback. It's can I not delegate that? Can I take this over? It doesn't say I can take it over. I can't do that with this. So how many players do I have? I've got 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So I need about 5 more players. I got players that are out of contract. So I think I'm just going to let them wait. I might lose them. His bid was rejected. So actually, I'm in a position right now. I don't have a goalkeeper signed to a contract. So basically, what could happen is first game of the season, both goalkeepers could just say, "I'm out of here." They're on a month to month. Bid rejected. Bid rejected. Okay, he's coming in for a week. Just send me a list. Well, maybe I'll go in. Do it. Sure. He's young. He can handle the workload. Do it. No. I don't need to do this yet. They're still under contract with me for another year. No, we're not having an under 21 squad. Move on. Skip to staffing. It'd be smart to hire J.J. O'Donnell. So what do I want to look at? We do not have an under 21 squad. We do not have a coach. We do not have any people there. There's no games. There's no, yeah. That whole thing was just a mistake that I made, that I learned from. So what's the club vision look like? They're on course, work within payroll budget. I'm only $150 off. To summarize, the board's very pleased. I think I might call it, actually. Yeah, 10 after 11. See our schedule this year. First friendly's in about 2 weeks. Where do they think we're going to wind up this year? They think we're going to come in 20th because we had to let go of our best player. Yeah, we had to let go of our best player because he wanted 5,000 a week, and that would have been 5,000 a week would have been 25% of my payroll. Oh, look at this. Did we just have somebody leave? I really think that the game should allow you, because we got like $17,000 for Aaron Jarvis. He was the top goal scorer in the league last year. He wanted to leave because he wanted to get paid. So he left, and we got $17,000, and so the board gave us 25% of that, about $4,500 roughly. I should be able to decide where I want that money to go. And I know it says, down here, you've got this little thing, but I had $4,000 in the transfer budget, and I needed it in the payroll budget so I could re-sign some other players. And this slider here was all the way over here. It should have been all the way over here so I could move that money into payroll. It's just, I don't know, it's just kind of ridiculous. So we are what? 300, 800 under payroll. Now, is there a way? Yeah. Can I hide these? Yeah. He's in on trial. I need to go back over here and talk to my GM again. Let's go back over here and see what our squad planner looks like. I want to look at the dynamics. Good. Very good. Good. I'd love to get both these guys back in. Oh, he's already signed. I'm gonna talk to Halstead again. I think he wants about $2,000 a month or a week. Right now he's making $925. Dude, I will put you up here. Well, that's good. Important player. Dude, I don't know if we're going to be able to do that. You will be an important player, though. You'll be my first choice goalkeeper. But that's going down, so you don't want that, right? You just want important player. I think that's less than what he's making now, though. It fit. So you guys might be like, why are you giving him so much money? He's only a 3-star. He had 15 shutouts last year. No, 16. He had 16 shutouts. 1/3 of the games that he played, he shut out the opponent. So, I mean, he's a good player. I mean, he's one of the reasons why we were picked to end up 21st in the league and we wound up being 6th in the league. So, Asa Hall, we've already offered him a contract. We've offered him a contract. We need a backup goalkeeper. Let's see. We do have some transfer budget money. How about end of contract? No, free transfer? Then who else were we short on right back? Okay. So who's this? Fullback. Fullback. Goalkeeper accepted. Goalkeeper rejected. Rejected. Cammy Gill, he's going on trial. The fullback is this guy, the right-sided one. Does it say? Yes. Okay. He's going to go on trial. Goalkeeper, good. Go on trial. Okay. Oh, forgot. You gotta accept all these. Okay. Gill on trial with Torquay. He's 3.5 stars. Unlikely to improve, but still, he's there. 3 stars. He's 3.5 stars. He's 3.5 stars. So when's the match? These guys are going to be here for a week. I think I offered him some money and he's like, he's what again? He wants 1,000 a week. Nope. No sign-on fee. Release clause, 110. Nope. Nope. Okay, so we're offering him 3,000 or 1,000. Um, Oh, I didn't change that? Well, that's fine, I guess. And I thought I changed these too. I thought I had changed those. So now, even though I've made him a contract offer, I can still um, change my mind, right? I think. Got ads starting in 40 seconds. I think I'm going to call it. There's nobody on. Nobody's watching me. I think the ads just started. Hey, I know you were with West Ham, but you know what? A paycheck is a paycheck. Luke Ailings, he's right hand side. A paycheck is a paycheck. Come in and trial with me. Never know what might happen. This guy's a wing back. Okay, we got him already. This guy's a right-sided defender with Newcastle. He's 29. He's really determined. He's got some pace and acceleration. Let's see if he wants to come in and do a trial. You can't always get what you want. I thought it was 1,000. I thought I had taken this off. And I left the appearance fees and all that on there. I just didn't want to pay the. How about 2,000? Okay. Thank you. Thanks for your time. I got other people coming in to look. I'm looking at people all the time, kid. I don't talk to the media. He doesn't want to play in our league. You don't want to play in our league. Rejected. Oh, come on. I'm not offering him a coaching staff. Well, he's in a lot of money. Sure. I don't have an under 21 team. Come on, game. Give me a break. Under 18s. Okay, well, I guess we can just play these. Dude, you're making this all without even scouting him. Offer him a trial, Gary. I think that's gonna be it for me for tonight. I keep playing. I keep saying, that's it. That's it. I'm going to bed. No, I'm still down here. Hey, Jer. How's it going, man? I'm getting ready to sign off. I've been on for about 3 hours just because I can't stop. Huntley accepts Stevenage offers. Good. Because you didn't. So this is what my GM is doing. My Gary Johnson, my GM. He is he's going out and basically negotiating contracts for a lot of money for these players, 20-year-old midfielder. Like, he wanted to give this guy a $4,000 signing bonus. And he doesn't have a scouting report ready for me to look at. I'm like, I'm not going to game. He does it all the time. And he says, the scouting report will be forthcoming shortly. And I'm like, no. So my coaching staff is coming back on board. He signs a new deal. Okay, Christie, he's got a very good attitude. He's a balanced personality. I think I'm able to actually put my arm around him and his morale goes up a little bit. Stobbs, not so much. Now, see, I don't want to say anything to Stobbs because he's a good player. But if I say something to him, I'll say the wrong thing and I'll mess it up. Let's just watch this. He's got a positive attitude. He's agreeable. Good. Okay, that ended well. That ended well. I'm happy. Okay, so he signed it. Okay, got a new deal. Got him in for another year. I was saying, he's 33 years old. I got to pay him 1.1 a week. I had to pay him a loyalty bonus. But last year he had 16 shutouts. I mean, he had one out of every 3 games that he played in was a shutout. So, and we're still under payroll. So I got to go to Asa Hall because somehow my contract thing with Asa Hall got messed up. And somehow he thinks that I want him to become your regular starter. See some so now this is what he says. He says he wants a 1-year extension after league games. Oh, he wants to be a player coach. No, dude, I want you to be a player. I need you to be a player for me. That's fine. That's fine. We could go down a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He wants to be a player coach. But that means I got to fire one of the coaches that I have, or maybe I could move a coach. Maybe I could move a coach down to the under 18s. Yeah, maybe I could make one of my coaches an assistant coach down on the under 18s. Okay, so I know it's going to come back at me, and they're going to tell me Torquay United under 21 stormed a victory against Hungerford Town under 21s at Bulpit Lane this afternoon. Kane Bowen was the team's top performer. He's a new one that I found. Potential 5-star abilities, only 16 years old. He's resilient. He's determined. 17 natural fitness. Just a really good player. He is a natural striker. I could ask him to maybe train him in that position. So maybe train him in attacking midfield. Probably not now though, because he's just growing with the club. So this is actually my under 18 team, and I don't have an under 21 team. but the under 21s have a bit of a schedule. They've got three uh, friendlies scheduled. Oh, look at this 9-0. Hungerford. Hungerford is where in the table? Doesn't say where they are. They must be a semi-professional team, yeah. Yeah, so this is my under 18 team. But we're playing these friendlies because I don't have an under 21 team, but it's a long story. Now they're going to come back to me and they're going to say that the board is going to reject Asa Hall's contract because we already have. See, he is. Wow, he'd be really good. Let me see if I can sort out. Recovery match review. Okay. Guild file coming to an end. So we just signed Halstead. I can't wait till this guy gets good, man. Once he gets up to 3 stars, he's coming up to the senior team because he's got a 5-star potential. Let's see. So he is not. He's not under contract with anybody. But I did just sign Halstead to a new contract, so I guess I don't need. Do I need a goalkeeper now? I've got the two that I had last year. Oh, Lovett hasn't signed yet. I haven't gotten him re-signed. Too much. See you, kid. There's still only 3 stars basically right now. I've got a 3-star goalie. I want somebody who's got a little bit more. Is Lovett under contract with me? He's out of contract. I'm waiting for I'm waiting to get the news from Asa Hall's progression. He is older. No progress. The squad's general characters had a positive effect. The squad's less desirable characters have had a negative effect. He has performed okay in training and has been putting in a good effort, but he hasn't made any progress. I guess even though there's the down arrows, it seems from what I've seen, even if you have like one good arrow, they'll tell you that he's making progress. Yeah, just send me a summary report. Okay, there are 13 players we are currently trying to offer to clubs. Oh, loan listed and transfer listed. Okay. I think it's more, there are 13 players Gary Johnson, the manager, I am currently trying to offer to clubs. Not me. You don't come to me. Yeah, see, he left. Okay. They said he was going to leave, and I'm like, he was still with the club after the June 30th. And I'm like, didn't you sign a contract with somebody? Yeah. Yeah, okay. So we got him, skip to recommendations, recruitment things, and the meeting. So transfers in, out. We've got transfers in. 468 per week available. Transfer budget remaining. Oh yeah, see, it says I have a transfer budget here, but down here it says, now see, where did that come from? Now let's go back up here. Can I get this money and put it into my payroll? I can. How much do I get? About $100. I'll take it. I'll take it. 548. I can't afford to pay for transfers. Now, what would my squad look like? I didn't sign him. Oh, it shows me what it would look like now if and Ashmore is also a trialist. But you're only a little bit better than what my starting goalkeeper is. And you're still 3 stars. You haven't reached this potential yet. And this guy's also a trialist. Let's get to the end of the trials. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it and just save it here. Come back. I've been on my feet or on my in my chair too much today. I got to start getting up and walking around. So that's going to do it for me for tonight. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for being here, Jair, and I know I've got VOD watchers out there, so appreciate you watching. Wherever you are in the wide world, whether it's morning, afternoon, evening, or night, put yourself in a position to be blessed and be blessed. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, everybody. Where's my thing here? There it is. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.